This is a prophetic prophecy. This is a month of warfare right here. This is a month of warfare. And then right in the midst of the warfare, God is going to birth things right out of his people. He's going to give birth to things right out of his people. In this month, there's a birthing going to begin to take place. Things is going to begin to be birthed right out of his people in this month, in the midst of the warfare. And with the next 3 months to go, October, November, and December, this is going to be harvest time for the people that's in the will of God. This is going to be a harvest time for the people that's in the will of God. Churches are going to begin to prosper. People that's in the churches and connected to the churches are going to begin to prosper. Okay? New levels. And then as you prosper this year, new levels of prosperity are going to go forward next year in 2013, because this year is a continuation of next year. So you're going to begin to see God's people begin to take off. They're going to begin to prosper in things, okay? All right, that's the word of the Lord. You know, God has given me a word today for the church here. For the church here. And this is something which you have to have if you're ever going to be successful in God. And these are the people that's going to get blessed in God. Not only this year, but next year too. These are the people that's going to be blessed. And the people that's going to be blessed, the word of the Lord gave me today is commitment. Those who have commitment. Commitment. Those are, see, you got to be committed to God. You don't just, God just don't bless you. You got to really be committed to God. Really committed to God. Really committed to coming to the house of God. Rain, sleet, snow. Really committed to coming to God. Really committed to living right. Really be committed. Even though, you know, nobody's perfect, sometimes you might fall, but you committed in your heart that, hey, I want to live right, I want to do right. In my heart, I want to live right. In my heart, I want to do right. See, commitment is an outstanding thing. You can't beat commitment out. Commitment is special. That's just like me. I opened this church up 6 years ago. Next month on the 13th of November will be 6 years. In 6 years, I never missed a day. I had toothaches. I had headaches. I had folks running by here, false prophet, he ain't no good. You can't count on him. 6 years next, and we talking less than a month and a half, 6 years. And I'm talking about, those were some hard years too. Because I had to go through, those were my testing years. So I had to take on a lot of challenges. But I had commitment though, where I was going to do it God's way. You see, I always did it God's way. And now every time I look up, somebody's saying, hey, you know, we just had Dre. Dre, where's Dre? No, where is the Lord? Get Dre. Just that quick. And he want to be an armor bearer. Armor bearer is somebody I can put my hand on. There he is. I can't put my hand on him. You know? But he, okay. Dre called me up today. I talked to him about 30 minutes. He called me up today, and he said he had 2 dreams of me. He had one last night and the night before last. And he said, you know, come up here, Dre. But we done heard this a ton of times. He'd had 2 dreams, last night and the night before last. And what was the dream you had last night?
That you're gonna be voted to city council.
That I won?
Yep, that you won.
Okay, isn't that great?
Yeah.
Amen. What happened? You said, you know, when I won, what happened when I won, you said?
You helped out Detroit come back live.
What was I doing?
All them vacant houses and stuff. That you had people that left Detroit come back, and you know that train station right there on Michigan Avenue, you had people go up there and rebuild that and open it back up again for business, and all these vacant businesses, you open those back up too.
You know what? Now I know he truly had that dream. You know why? Because I drive down Woodward River all the time. And one thing would disgust me is all these vacant buildings.
Amen.
Because back when I was coming up back in the 70s, Detroit was alive.
Yes. Yes.
A lot of built up property all on Grand River, all on Woodward.
Right.
So that's one thing that I want to do, and things like that is begin to really build up and things. You know that I want to really begin to build up.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Grand River, Woodward, the hearts of the areas in the city of Detroit was tore down and was corrupted. We want to build up. See, a lot of people talk good, you know, when they try to, but my heart, I want to perform, you know. I want to perform because see, people looking for results.
Right.
People want results. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
When I was coming up, you know, that's why I was up under the best preachers in this city. You know, I wanted results. I said, hey, you know, Pastor Billy, you know, he's supposed to be one of the best. He was one of the best back then. He's probably still the best preacher in the city. You know, I had to be up under the best. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we were looking for. We were looking for the best, weren't we? We couldn't settle for second best. And I've been up under some bad boys. Bishop paid 8 years of armor bearer for him, 8 years to prophet of this what? Prophet of this city. Our armor bearer for 8 years. Got a double portion of his what?
Anointing.
Pastor Billy, armor bearer for many years. Got double portion. And Dr. Episcopal, many years. You know. And you know, you talking about a man, Dr. Episcopal got over 2,000 churches up under him. Ain't nobody got that many churches. So, you know, God had me up under some great men. Amen. So that's why when that prophet came through here about 3 months ago, another prophet brought him through here, Prophet Davis. And you remember the word he gave me? Didn't know the guy. Didn't know nothing about the guy. What did he say I was?
Prophet in the city.
Same thing.
Yeah.
That just keep coming back, don't it? Ain't that out of sight? But you know, here's what. But you know who released that mantle up on me, prophet to the city? Tell them who released that mantle, double portion.
Was it Apostle Davis?
No.
Who did that?
Peyton.
Oh yeah, Bishop.
Oh, praise
Bishop
God.
Peyton.
Praise God.
Released that. He said,
Oh, I remember.
he said, you're going to take over the city. This was back in 05.
And then praise God.
Young. I was a young prophet then, 05. And he said, you're going to take over the city of Detroit. Shut this off. I don't want this on YouTube. Just shut it down.